This video will teach you 4 vocabulary words that we're going to be using in Unit 4 in geometry and that you're going to want to have an understanding of so that you can be successful. As we continue to learn more about triangles, it's really important that we have specific language to use that helps us be really clear in our explanations. So those 4 vocabulary words are hypotenuse, adjacent, opposite, and acute angle. I'm going to show you a series of triangles with an angle highlighted. Then I'll say how the sides relate to that angle. Then you can test how well you understand with a quiz at the end. Here's a triangle with angle A equal to 60 degrees. Relative to this angle, this side length is adjacent, or next to angle A. This side length is opposite. And this one is the one that's always across from the 90-degree angle, so this one is the hypotenuse. And I abbreviated for each of those with ADJ for adjacent, OPP for opposite, and HYP for hypotenuse, not hype, although I do feel hyped about triangles right now. Here is a triangle with angle A equal to 34 degrees down here. And that angle is an acute angle because it's less than 90 degrees. Relative to this angle, this side length is adjacent. And relative to angle A, this side length is opposite. And relative to angle A, this side length is the hypotenuse. And it's the hypotenuse because it's always opposite the 90-degree angle. And that angle is acute because it is less than 90 degrees. Relative to angle A, this side length is adjacent. This side length is opposite. And this side length is the hypotenuse. And it's the hypotenuse because it's always opposite the 90-degree angle or the right angle. Okay, are you ready for the quiz? I'll pause briefly after each question so that you can think of the answer in your head. If you say it out loud, I won't hear you, obviously. Here's a triangle with angle A, and that is equal to 51 degrees. Is that an acute angle, and why? Relative to angle A, what side length is this? Relative to angle A, what side length is this? Relative to angle A, what side length is this? Okay, here's the answers. So that is the adjacent angle, or the adjacent side length to A. This side length is opposite angle A. This side length is the hypotenuse. It's always the hypotenuse if it's opposite the 90-degree angle or the right angle. And finally, that is an acute angle, yes, and the reason is that it's less than 90 degrees. All right. How many did you get right? If you made a mistake or two, do yourself a favor, rewatch this video to improve your learning and try again.